Tom. Hello, Tom. And he's brought me out to this lock here. So we're just chucking out the old Toby lures for the trout. I'm on my HTO rockfish, and I think that collie is currently eating a dead sheep. It's a bit disconcerting. Oh, there we go, there's a fish. Fish on! That was quick, second cast. That was quick. Feels like a nice trout actually. There he is. Oh, he's off. Ah, you bugger. That was a nice trout as well, Tom. Yeah. Oh, this water's cold. Yeah, I just lost it here. Literally right in front of me. Nice fish as well. Right, this fish, I could feel it knocking at the Toby, and I just trailed it like I would a fly. There we go. And he hit it right in front of me. Look at that for a beautiful fish. There we go, look at this, guys. Alright, buddy. That's the second fish in about what, 4 or 5 casts. Fantastic. There you go, my friend. That's good, isn't it? 2 fish in probably 5 casts. I like this lock. Yeah, I could feel him tapping away, and I just trailed it like you would a bloody fly for a pike right here in front of me. I just saw him swoosh up and take it. Fantastic. Let's see if we can make that free. So Tom's trooped off up there. Let's reel this back nice and slow. A nice trout, eh? Beautiful place. Showing about the dead sheep. Collie was enjoying it. That's all I was doing, and that fish come up right in front of me. Me marching instructions again. Oh, and again, there we go. Fish on. Oh, this place is alive. Doesn't feel like a big fish, but a fish all the same. Oh, he's on off again. That looked like a little sea trout actually. This way. It's funny how it works out sometimes. We've what, 5 casts had 3 fish right at that top end, and we've now wandered all the way up. Tom's just up there on the top bank, and I've not had a single touch since coming up here, and I've stopped every probably 5 or 6 steps and cast. Not a touch. The fish, for whatever reason, are holding up there, possibly to do the insect life coming off that dead sheep. If I was to hazard a guess, probably talking out my bum, but hey, got to sound intellectual somehow, ain't you? Right, just have a quick cast here. Well, carry on making my way up. I'm guessing towards that little island it's going to shallow up, but it's quite deep here. You probably can't see it without the Polaroids, but it drops off quite suddenly there. It's going to bring that nice and slow. Not a sniff, not a sniff. Right, we've moved locks, so you might recognise where we are. This is where Tom and I fished last year. I had a shocker on the first day. I was hooking multiple fish, but couldn't land one. So, sorry, just get my leg over. The following day we came back in the evening after I'd finished work, and I caught two. It's got some massive fish. Now it's got a burn that comes from a lock from the sea up there and exits up there, so it's got a run of migratory sea trout, which is what I caught last year. So to cover the water, what we're going to do this evening is Tom is heading that way, I'm heading this way, and we're going to meet on the point in the middle, which is also where I caught last year on a Meps. I had a fish, the same fish twice, eluded me here, and in the end, in the evening when we had that sunset, I'd waded out to this island where those birds are just landing, and pardon me, third time he eluded me. So I'm just going to have a cast around here, and then the other side of where those structures are, I remember what they're for. They have something to do with cooking peat or something like that, is where the burn is, and I'm going to head over there because that's where I caught last time. But again, still on the Toby. I really want to fish the fly here this year, but that's in my car and we're in Tom's car, so I'm stuck with the lure rod. I'll be able to get a bit more distance with this than what I could last year. And let's see what we can get. Now last year we were getting fish hit, I wouldn't go so far as to say every cast, but certainly every other, if not every third cast. It's got a lot of fish. It's got a natural head of brown trout, and like I say, it's got that was a hit already. It's got the migratory sea trout. That was a bite already. I'll tell you what, it just waded in. It's not bloody warm. Yeah, it's a lovely place. I'm quite familiar with it now, so I kind of know where the deep spots are, shadow spots, where the fish are holding up, etc. Oh, Tom's got fish on. Brilliant, well done, mate. Off. There we go, that's the pretty bog standard for it. Fish on, fish off. Unlucky. It looked like a decent fish as well. So after we've had our chips tonight, I'm going to go to a roadside mark where I'm going to get out the 10 weight and the sinking line and some of Di's clousers and try and get a pollock. Tom took me there last year to see it, but I didn't fish because I only had a crappy light rod with me. But this year I have come prepared. Look, see, it's not just a rumour. The sun does shine on Shetland. It's true. But that said, if the fishing was already not pretty good, it's going to get even worse now with the sun out. We could have done with it just staying a little bit cloudier for the next half an hour. But it's warming me up, so I'm not going to moan. But yeah, proof. See? The sun does shine on Shetland. There's a song about that, isn't there? Anyway, let's go and catch a bloody fish. Talking rubbish. There we go, guys, got a fish on. I was starting to give up a bit of hope. Please stay on. It's coming right towards me. Beautiful fish. No, come here. Yes, in the net. Woo! Oh, at last. What a cracking fish, Tom. Let's get a picture of it. Ah, finally. Cracking fish. Right, come on then, let's get him back. Got some photos. This fish is absolutely stunning. Let's look at him in the light. How beautiful. Away he goes. Yes! Finally. I thought this place was going to evade me tonight, Tom. Okay, that's us done. What a cracking fish that was. Really did hit hard. Anyway, we're just going to head back up to the car and then we're going toward a chippy. It is, as I've been reliably informed, the UK's most northerly fish and chip shop. Get some scran and then we're going to head out, have a little fish this evening and then go our separate ways. So guys, might do a separate video. If not, it will all be together and we'll see you in a little bit. Adios. Bye bye. Right, here you go, guys. So we're now at Frankie's Fish and Chips. So this is officially the most northern fish and chip shop in the UK. There we go. Right, Tom's worried about his missing tooth.
You alright? How are you doing?
So you remember Tom, don't you, guys, from last year? So we've just been into the chippy, we've ordered our grub, and we've got this little device that will tell us when the food's ready. Yeah. And then we're going to head back to yours, aren't we?
Yeah. Take the rods off. Well, we're going to go.
Take the rods off. I need to get a set of these rod holders. Yeah, they're brilliant. Yeah. Bloody...
Don't get the magnetic ones though.
No, they're damaged.
The suction. Well, they just don't stay on.
Do they not?
You know, you'll be driving along and your rods will go flying off the car. They're not very.
That would be a bad day at work.
Not very reliable.
Oh dear. So we're going to go to that mark that I mentioned earlier, which is a road sign mark. It's about 60 foot deep, didn't you say? It gets at
It's
points?
about 60 feet, yeah. I've fished it in the kayak and we're going to have a go with shads, see if we can catch codling or ling. And you're going to try for a...
I'm going to try for a pollock or
coalfish,
on the 10 weight.
There is wrasse there as well.
Oh, is there?
Do you have any gear for wrasse?
I've got the gear for wrasse. Always got gear for wrasse.
Yeah.
So I'm going to chuck the 10 weight. I've got a sinking line. So we'll have a chuck on that, but I'm not sure how well we're going to have to fish the fly because it is right next to the road.
Yeah,
and it's quite
snaggly.
It's snaggy and it's also quite steady unsteady underfoot.
But you want to christen those lows you've got, don't you?
Yeah, we want to try and get one on Dye's flies.
Yeah.
So we'll have a go at that. If that's not proven any good, then we'll swap over and we'll have a go on the lure and see if we can't get a wrasse or a pollock. I've got all sorts of soft plastics and stuff with me, so we'll have a go, see how it is. But first of all, we've got to get some scran.
Yeah, we have, yeah.
So guys, we'll come back to you when we get to the other side. Cheers guys, cheers Tom.
Bye.
Right folks, change of plan. I'm just going to fish on the lure because even though I knew we were close to the road, I didn't realise we were quite so close. So I don't fancy hooking a PB car. And also, bad news, the GoPro's dead. So I'm going to have to try and catch everything on my phone because the other camera's back at the bloody accommodation. So stay with us. Hopefully we'll catch some fish. I'm just going to flip you over so you can see where we are. There we go. This is where we're fishing. So we're just going to fish along this edge. and see if we can't winkle something out. Guys, I'll see you in a minute. Tight lines. There we go, guys. So Tom's caught the first fish of the evening. Lovely little codling. Look at the markings on that little beauty. And that was on the lure. I'll put a picture up afterwards so you can see the lure that he caught it on. But a beautiful little fish. Well done, mate.
Get it back, yeah.
Yeah, it's getting back. Well done, Tom. Ooh. There you go, nice one, mate. Well done. Right, everybody, that's us done for the day. It's pushing probably 9 o'clock now, I reckon, Tom.
It's 20 past 9.
20 past 9, bloody hell. Well, thanks for today, Tom. It's been absolutely fantastic to see you again, mate.
Thanks for the fish and chips.
You're very welcome, mate.
Cheers. Sorry you never got any chips, though.
Oh, yeah. So we went all this talk about the chippy and all the excitement of going to the most northern chippy in bloody UK. Ordered haddock and chips, opened my box, and there's only a piece of haddock. No chips. Tom enjoyed these, though.
Yeah, and a new
And
hat.
do you like his new hat?
New hat, look.
Looks very dapper, isn't he? Right, guys, thanks for joining us. I hope you've enjoyed it. Bit of a mixed bag today. Tom had that nice codling. I had a few trout earlier. Tom had some trout. Had a few tugs on the fly at the cod pond, but
And we found the remains of 2 big lobsters.
oh yeah, bloody hell! I keep
otter-
forgetting this
otter.
stuff.
The
Yeah.
otter.
So the sea otters had these lobsters, didn't they?
Yeah.
And one of them, the claws, I'm not kidding you. Tom, show them how big your blinking mitts are. That's how big Tom's hands are.
Yeah.
And these claws were probably bigger than Tom's mitts. I'll put some pictures up in a
Yeah.
bit so you can see them. But
Yeah.
yeah,
It just goes to show what otters are capable of, really.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, well,
Pulling that out from the...
well dog
the
sea
rocks.
otters are
Yeah,
a big bit of kit, isn't
Oh,
it?
yeah.
So, right, guys, thanks for joining us. Stay safe, tight lines. If you like this video, please press like, comment, and subscribe. Tom, see you in the week, mate.
Okay. See you later.
Tight lines, buddy. Cheers. Thanks, guys.